Extra time.
Welcome to Extra Time's coverage of the ICC Cricket World Cup from here in England. We are in front of the Trent Bridge cricket ground, as you can see at the backdrop, and believe me, it is one of the wettest summers that we have experienced for a long time. Means we have been coming, both Debuda and myself have been coming here in England for the last 3 years, and we have never witnessed such chilly, wet summer. Debuda, am I right?
100%. I have been coming to UK since 1987, where the bicentenary test match was played at the Great Lord's Cricket Ground. But even then, I have never experienced such wet summer in England so far since my last visit in 1987, because I have been coming, fortunately, almost every year to UK.
Let us update our viewers with one statistics, and what we gather from the weather forecast here is that tomorrow is going to be the same. Even the forecast is for more rains tomorrow, and one would imagine that whether the match will happen or not.
Well, nobody can predict about the nature because today what happened? I mean, only for more than 1.5 hours there was no rain. And fortunately, Virat Kohli and the Indian team was there at the nets. They could not practice it in full, but at least they could move around in the nets. The bowlers could not bowl. They were just throwing the deliveries because the run-up was wet. As a result of that, at least some amount of practice was there. Who knows that there may be a 20 overs match, but I doubt there will be a 100 overs match tomorrow.
If it does happen to be a rain-cartled match, advantage New Zealand, would you say?
No, nobody knows. Nobody can predict, because when rain-cartled match is anybody's match, and both the teams also did not announce their 12 even. Forget about 11, 12 even. Why? Because they know they will have to look up to the sky before they go out for toss. They will have to watch the wicket. Only then they will be able to pick their 11. So, as a result of that, listen, in this particular World Cup, India has got a very good chance. So, we presume India will do well. But don't forget, so far, New Zealand is also quietly going ahead like a tortoise, and they have won 3 matches so far.
Yes.
So, they can also create some threat in front of the Indians.
Big news coming up for our viewers is that KL Rahul looks to be all set to open the innings in place of Shikhar Dhawan, who is injured and is ruled out for tomorrow's match. In fact, he has been ruled out for the next 3 weeks. So, a big opportunity for KL Rahul?
Definitely yes, but big opportunity. He was there at number 4. I would say that, Indian team should be grateful to him, because, he's such a talented guy that he can come at number 4 and he can open the innings. Although we know him as an opener in the limited overs game, but in spite of that, it would be a difficult job, because, the ball will swing much more. The bowlers will be fresh. So in order to, that is the reason we all respect Sunil Gavaskar, for the simple reason that he had to face the new ball always. That is, so an opener, we should be giving more credit for the openers who are successful openers. So if KL Rahul gets an opportunity, he should be grateful, because Tendulkar also was a middle order batsman, but when he started opening the innings, he could complete 49 one-day hundreds.
And they were coming back to KL Rahul. Means in this team, he is one of the better equipped batsmen as far as technique is concerned. Means he's better equipped. Do you think?
Absolutely. Not only that, he's graceful batsman, and that is the reason Virat Kohli likes him so much.
Yes. And there was can you update us about what would be the team like? Obviously, one change is obviously nothing can you cannot help it. I
think Vijay Shankar will be there at number 4. If they decide to push him at number 4, this is a golden opportunity, because KL will go to open the innings. So Vijay Shankar would be an ideal number 4 batsman among the available 15.
Obviously, so no place for DK in this match as well.
I really don't know. I really don't think so. But if in a rain-cartled match, any 11 can play. That is the reason Mohammad Shami, because Virat Kohli said that if the under the overcast sky, Shami should play. So whether Shami should get an opportunity in the rain-carded match or not, that is also not very sure. Whether Kuldeep Yadav can be played, or in order to have 3 medium pacers, because of the nature of the wicket and the weather, along with Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Shami also can be played. So India will try to play with 1 spinner only. So it all depends on the nature of the wicket, nature of the real nature. As a result of that, we should not throw any light on the first 11, because it will be decided on the day of the match, that means tomorrow, after inspecting many things.
They were obviously coming back to the black cap side. Obviously, the likes of Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor, the 2 experienced guys in their ranks, and also they have Colin Munro. Man, in the pace attack also looks good with the likes of Trent Bolt, Team Saudi. They have the spinners. They also have the spinners as well. Mitchell Santner, Keith Shodhi. So they have all the bases covered, and also they have been doing well in this tournament, having won 3 out of 3. So they will be giving India a tough fight.
There is no doubt about that, and I do remember one statement from Captain Kane Williamson when all the 10 captains met Queen Elizabeth. At that particular time, when everybody was saying that England will win or India will win, Kane Williamson quietly sitting in a corner, he said, nobody can say who will become the champion. And quietly they have won 3 matches. Naturally, they are bubbling with confidence, and I will not be surprised if they quietly reach up to the semi-finals.
So, according to Debudar, he reckons that New Zealand can be the dark horse. Means New Zealand can be the side that can spring a lot of surprise in this tournament in the coming matches ahead. Debudar, coming back to the series that India played in New Zealand, means a few months back, last year in fact, means obviously they did well, reasonably well. Means so. Considering that side, that New Zealand side and this New Zealand side, and also the conditions is a hell lot of a difference from what it was in New Zealand. So do you think that the conditions will in a bit favor the New Zealand seamers along with the Indians as well?
The seamers will get an advantage because the wicket is covered, and it is covered for 3-4 days. So if you keep the wickets covered, naturally some amount of moisture will be there on the wicket. So the medium pacers from both the sides will definitely do that. In India, the minus point is that we do not have a left-arm seamer. That is very important. And one left-arm spinner will definitely be missing, because he will be able to bounce it, he will be able to take the ball inside, take the ball out. So that one kind of left-arm pacer is really needed at the moment. Khalil Ahmed is there, but he is a 16th member of the side. But I hope in the next World Cup Khalil Ahmed plays, because he is a good left-arm bowler so far, whatever we have seen in the nets.
Talking about Khalil Ahmed, the captain did seem to have a long chat with him after the practice got over. He was seen having a word with Khalil Ahmed today, and after the practice got over, and they both were walking to the dressing room, and he looked quite it was nice to see Khalil listen passionately to the captain, means whatever suggestions he had for him.
Yeah, why not? I mean, where will he get such valuable advice?
And
from the
talking about Khalil Ahmed, is it not? Means obviously you did mention that India would have done well to have a left-arm seamer in this condition, because the likes of Zahir Khan, Ashish Jana, we all know they have been successful here. That is the weak link in this side of that they do not have a left-arm seamer.
Another weak link is that our 8, 9, 10, 11. Which means the batting tail is very fragile. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So these are the minus points. But forget about that. Whatever we have, we have the best 15 players at the moment in UK, and we have to repose our faith on them so that they click and bring us a fantastic victory against the Kiwis.
Devuda, obviously, what will be the 3 key points in this match for India to ending up on the winning side?
Win the toss, bowl first, get 325 at least, and then bowl them out within 324.
Isn't that look so simple? I mean, see, the old man, obviously he's young at heart.
No, this is simple result.
So simple. Win the toss, score 325.
Listen, you have to win the toss, and you have to bowl first. for the simple reason that, if they bowl first, Shikhar Dhawan is not there, we may face trouble against the Kiwi pace attack. So why take that chance? Then we should release Bumrah on them. Come on, boom, boom, and bowl them out.
So we would all hope that India come out with flying colours in the match tomorrow, and to all our viewers, to get all the in-depth news, views, analysis and a lot of colourful stories, interviews, keep watching Extra Time. Until then, goodbye from now.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.